Hello, it's Andrew Bonsey here, exercise physiologist and part of the HT Health Group team. Now we're going to progress along to intermediate for Fitball. So if you still haven't seen the basics Fitball exercises yet, go back and visit those. But then when you've done that and if they were too easy or you've used them for a bit of a warm-up, come and try these intermediate ones. These are the next level up. First of all, I'm going to teach you an important skill with the Fitball. Something we like to teach most of our clients is to be able to sit on the ball. And this is going to be an extension of one of the last exercises in the basics where you lean back with a nice straight back. And then you're going to walk on out, nice control, so you can get out to the tabletop position like so. And then push back through your feet, have the confidence to push back through your feet, and then come back up to a nice tall sitting position again. If you feel a bit uncomfortable with that, pop your arms out for a bit of balance, like so. And then push back through and coming up to the top. So from there, again, you could progress through to quite a few nice reps, and that's a nice little warm-up exercise, that one, for you to have a try with. So the next one we're going to work on to is over here doing some back extensions. Now, at home working out, it's actually very hard to work your back muscles, so it's important to have a few things you can do either to work them or to at least activate them. So I'm going to get you to put your belly button up on top of the ball, feet against the wall, and keep your knees bent. And then give the ball a big hug, wrap right around. Kind of hold that really wrap around position. Then I want you to squeeze your bottom muscles, extend out your legs, and coming up just like you've been fired out of a cannon and back down. So you're using your hamstrings and your buttocks to help you up there. It's just not your back working. So kind of unfurling and then curl back up again like so. The ball staying fairly still. The next exercise is going to be working your tummy muscles. So this one here, I want you to put the ball about a handspan from your belt buckle away from the ball. Hips are nice and tall and forward. Arms like a railroad track. And basically what we're going to do here is just engage the stomach muscles and then rolling forward, keeping the same width away from your belt buckle to the ball, and roll onto your forearms and then push back up, crouch up the ball like so. So you can see I'm only really hinging from my knees. So it should be a nice little tummy workout. Go out to where you just struggle to hold it, you get a little bit of quiver happening, and then come back up nice and strong like so. It's good. Okay, here we go. Next one, we're going to extend away. Extend on the program we did before, the exercise from the last program. What we did last time was some hip lifts on the ball. This time we're going to take the ball out to full extension. Arms out for a bit of balance, lifting up. So nice straight line from your ankles to your shoulders. Activate those glutes and hamstrings, and then what we're going to do is try and lift up from the belt buckle, curl up on the ball using the hamstrings, out nice and high, and then control out with nice control. Nice movement like that. Good. Come up, almost up onto the toes, and back out. That's quite a hard one, so for the uninitiated, you might only be able to do a couple of those, but over time you'll be able to build up quite quickly to be able to do some more. Okay, so I want you to do these exercises in this order. I've set them out so you can go from one exercise to the next because I'll be working different muscle groups. Okay, the next one I'm going to do is we call the jackknife. So this is more of a challenging one. I'll show you how to roll out onto the ball. I don't have a lot of room just here to do it, but you try and get over the ball as much as you can, and you just walk on out. And that can be a good exercise in itself for some people. But I'll just kick this back a bit so that we get into position, because I want that ball sitting up on the ankles like so. Now this one here, nice push-up position, but this time we're going to move the ball. So we're going to curl underneath and back out again. And I like to tell people, imagine having a hot cup of coffee sitting on your tailbone, and you want to try and keep that nice and still. And also you want to kind of keep your shoulder blades active too, so the shoulder blades are back and down, pushing away from the floor, like so. You can either walk back in or you can just pop one knee down and come off. Very good. Now we're going to move into some side curls. So the side curls look like this. Obviously you would do both sides. I want you to sit your hip on about 11 o'clock on the ball. Your underneath foot is out to the front, top leg out to the back. A nice A shape there with your legs. And what I want you to do here, now, if you're not feeling very confident, you can keep your hands close to the ground to start with. But what we're going to try and do is curl right around the ball And keep the ball nice and still, curling the side muscles of the obliques here, and curling up the shoulders level and back down. If that feels quite easy, you can pop your hands behind your head, make a bit of a longer lever, and work on coming up like so. And obviously you do both sides. I'll just show you that one, but you do both sides, you triple over. Always the front foot is your underneath leg. Good. Okay, so then we're going to go through some regular sit-ups on the ball. Again, probably about 10 o'clock this time, but yeah, maybe still 11. Let's get that position right. This is a really interesting one. Again, any of these exercises that don't look right for you, don't do them. This is these are all general exercises, so not prescribed for you. What I want you to do here is work on this motion. So chin tucked into your chest first, rolling up, trying to keep the ball still, and then curling back down again. So if you've had hernias or you've got any other kind of back issues or anything that you think will be a problem, obviously skip it, but otherwise it's a nice tummy exercise. Again, at an intermediate level. If it's not doing anything, then it's too easy. So you can either do it anyway or skip it, and we'll put something in harder later. Okay, good. There are a couple more exercises I want to show you. This one here is now another one for the glutes and hamstrings, but it's a really nice one. So you kind of roll over the ball again, like we did before. Just coming out to there, so your belt's on top of the ball, just so you can just touch your feet on the ground. And what I want you to do there is squeeze and come up, and back down again, keeping still. Just really activating those glutes for another set of that. And you make it harder, you can get a ball or something and squeeze it between your ankles to get the kind of adductors working as well. Good. Okay, the last one's a bit of a fun one. I'm going to take my broomstick again. And what we're going to do is practice that lean back, walking out on the ball, coming out like so, keeping my hips up. What I'm going to try and do is wiggle one foot out about 30 degrees, like this, keeping my hips up. And then I'm going to try and keep everything level, knees, hips and shoulders all level, and rolling out and holding so that the shoulder blade's on top of the ball and everything is level. Good. So I feel the left buttock working, my tummy muscles on the right side. And then I'll come back in. Then I'll do the same the other way too. I'll come this way and roll across and hold. Up on the left shoulder blade. Good. Once you finish that, chin the chest and walk back in again. So those 9 exercises is what we call them, like at an intermediate level. They should be a little bit of a challenge, especially if you start putting 2 or 3 sets together. So as you can see, the Fitball is quite a versatile tool. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you.